Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Top 10 Binge. We're here today to talk about the top 5 talk shows that bombed so hard they got canceled. From cringe-worthy hosts to horrible topics, we've got the scoop on the talk shows that took failing to a whole new level. So, without further ado, let's jump right in and get ready to laugh our way through the worst of the worst talk shows. Number 5. The Carolyn Ria Show. The Carolyn Ria Show was a talk show hosted by Carolyn Ria, the beloved actress of Sabrina the Teenage Witch fame. The talk show was created as a replacement for Rosie O'Donnell's syndicated show in 2002. Unfortunately, the show couldn't manage to match the 6th-season run of O'Donnell's show and was canceled after a single season in 2003. The show was unique in its format as it featured Ria highlighting different aspects of her life, from cooking lessons to skits. Unfortunately, despite the creative format, the show was unable to garner enough ratings to make it viable for networks. The show was canceled after just one season and remains a cautionary tale for other talk show hosts. While the show was short-lived, its cancellation has not hindered Ria's career. She still remains a beloved actress, appearing in various television and film roles. Her work on Sabrina the Teenage Witch continues to be a favorite among fans. Number 4. The Dennis Miller Show. The Dennis Miller Show was a short-lived late-night talk show that aired from 1992 to 1993. The show starred comedian Dennis Miller and was syndicated by Tribune Entertainment, airing late nights on local television stations. The show was one of many attempts to capitalize on Miller's growing popularity following his stint on Saturday Night Live. Unfortunately, the show failed to find an audience and was canceled after only one season. Despite hosting an impressive array of guests, including the likes of Jerry Seinfeld, John Malkovich, and Tom Hanks, the show failed to attract viewers. Miller even attempted a last-minute stunt by having viewers call a 1900 number to try and persuade Tribune Entertainment to renew the show, but the effort was unsuccessful. Though the Dennis Miller Show was relatively short-lived, it remains an interesting footnote in the history of late-night television. Miller's offbeat humor and an impressive array of guests made the show enjoyable, if ultimately unsuccessful. Number 3. Busy Tonight. Busy Tonight was a short-lived talk show that starred Busy Phillips, an actress known for her roles in Dawson's Creek and Cougar Town. The show aired on E! For one season and a total of over 100 episodes, giving Phillips a chance to showcase her comedic chops and interview some of Hollywood's biggest stars. Unfortunately, the show was canceled in 2019, leading Phillips to reflect on the lack of diversity in late-night television. The show was initially praised for its originality and fresh take on the talk show format. However, ratings quickly dropped, and the show failed to gain any real traction. Despite its short-lived success, Busy Tonight was praised for its use of female writers and its diverse guest list. Busy Tonight may have been canceled, but it's not the only late-night talk show to have failed so hard they got the plug pulled. Number 2. The Chevy Chase Show. The Chevy Chase Show, hosted by the Saturday Night Live alumni of the same name, was a short-lived late-night talk show that aired in 1993 on Fox. The show was canceled after only 6 weeks due to its awkward and embarrassing nature. Chevy Chase had pitched a more improv-oriented concept for the show to Fox, but the network ended up going in a different direction. The result was a show that relied heavily on pre-recorded skits, many of which were criticized for being awkward and confusing. The show also featured celebrity interviews that were often uncomfortable, and Chase's own awkward attempts at humor didn't help matters either. Ultimately, the show was received poorly by both viewers and critics, leading to its cancellation. In 2007, Chase told Time magazine that the show's failure was due to Fox not understanding his original concept. Though the Chevy Chase show wasn't successful, it did lead to an interesting bit of trivia. Number 1. The Wanda Sykes Show. The Wanda Sykes Show was billed as a comedy/variety show that featured celebrity interviews, musical performances, and comedy sketches. While it was a hit with critics, the show failed to gain an audience and was canceled after only airing 9 episodes. Sykes had a great deal of experience in the comedy world, having written for The Chris Rock Show and appearing on the big and small screens in a variety of roles. However, her attempt at a talk show didn't quite hit the mark, and it was off the air after one season. The show's failure might have been due to its format, which was somewhat of a hybrid between a traditional talk show and sketch comedy. It also aired at 11 p.m., which was a bit too late for its target audience. It's clear that audiences weren't quite ready for the format, and it was quickly canned. So there you have it. The top 5 talk shows that bombed so hard they got canceled. From bad ratings to bad reviews, these talk shows had a lot to learn and a lot to improve on. But one thing is for sure, these talk shows will never be forgotten. Which of these talk shows would you give a shot at? Comment down below, and we'll see you soon in our next video.